to the Dalit people of India, the Papuan people of New Guinea, Pan-Africans on the continent and abroad, those who consider themselves black in Latin America, and all those indigenous people throughout the world who identify with the black global diaspora or diaspora. We are one. We will be together soon. Ashe. What can you say of historians who ignore the fact that all the nations in the northeastern section of Africa at the time were far ahead of Eurasia in the technologies that were chiefly responsible for the development of Kemet, and who prefer to invent a Eurasian cause for the development of Cometian civilization? An important part of his argument, or this argument, rests on the false theory that racial contact is the chief cause for the advancement of civilization. Let's look at this fact. The Hyksos occupation of Kemet for 150 years contributed nothing to the process of Cometian culture. In fact, all historians are in agreement that it retarded it. So did the occupation of Kemet by the Persians, Greeks, and Romans. In fact, the contact of whites with the Cometian culture ended in the destruction of the latter culturally and physically. I cannot imagine one single historian who would not agree that the civilization of ancient Egypt, Sumer, Indus Valley, and Kush will far surpass anything in the present world had they not been destroyed by whites. It is a very interesting subject to speculate upon. The same retardation, arrest of progress, and eventual destruction occurred with the mingling of white culture with that of Sumer, Canaan, Phoenicia, and the Indus Valley. The theory has only held true in the reverse direction, as Western man greatly benefited from his contact with their ancient black civilizations. The point of this detailed look at the issue is not merely to prove historians wrong, but to emphasize the real source of civilization and to destroy everything that is built falsely in the name of God. Ashe. Men and women must see their gods with human eyes, the greatest of the spirits standing near the throne, whom are made manifest. God's mind, which are you, made manifest in brightness of the sun. All people are the sun, and fall down and worship God. When you do, be temples of the sun. Africa is the Magian land, where live the priests and priestesses, who were and are the first to greet God as the Prince of Peace. You are the precepts and the laws and all the characters and the stories ever thought and known, even written and unwritten. All is true which can be read and make your own. But you must know that the words are nothing till they are made alive. Be careful, be mindful of what you speak. Your intentions are a creative power. Remember, these lessons become a part of the head and heart. Now, truth is one, but no one knows the truth until he and she is the truth. It is recorded in all books. He and she is a greater man or woman who conquers self than he and she who kills 1,000 men or women in war. He and she is a noble person without God or knowledge. All things are pointless. The beginning of it is the fear of God. God does and is the one who will and makes all things fall out of place to fall in place. All of the Smithsonian, British Institutes, and any locked place of truth and that holds it shall be open for us all to read and examine. All stolen items of any such shall also be restored. Return to God what is God's. Return to him and he or she who does your wrong your purest love, and he will cease from doing wrong. For love will purify the heart of those who is beloved, and truly as it purifies the heart of him who loves God and all things. The words of God are recorded in all ancient and sacred texts, all of the books. Attend to them, for they are part of the instructions of the Holy Breath. The earth is the land of secret things, and many other places beyond what you can feel and touch, intangibility. The mysteries of the ages lie locked, bound in your temples, and our shrines. The masters of all times and climes come here to learn. And where your sons have grown and your daughters have grown to man and womanhood, they will finish all their studies in God's schools. But I have said enough. Tomorrow at the rising of the sun, we meet again. Ashe.